What on? I gotta get below my... There we go. Okay, Anniston, Alabama. We found this on Google Maps. Sometimes you're looking through the overhead view and you find some weird shit. This is a big square. This is an army base. You've never seen an army base before. This is what one looks like on Google Maps. We didn't know what it was because we saw these little things that look like dog houses. You see these, Spam? Little dirt mounds?
Yeah, I see these. Yeah, I see them.
Okay. So, like, some are sideways, some are north to south. Then there's these white ones. Like, what are those white ones? So we ended up researching it. And these are like ammo storage bunkers. Right? But this one's got like some dirt shit outside of it, like something blew up. And like some of them have roads, like little trails going in. I guess they all do when you look at it real close. Like it's, some of them look really old, like they're in the woods. Or saying like, you know, people would always say, we're going to put you underneath the ground, like these political prisoners. Like this could be where they put them, like in between, like an ammo storage and then a person, and then an ammo storage and then a person, so you never hear the screams of the guy next to you. See what I'm saying? And then I found this little...
Yeah.
Okay, you see the three white ones, right?
Yeah, I see them.
Okay, go to the left and there's like a little yellow, like a construction drone, like if you're playing StarCraft or something. And some little things.
What is all this stuff?
And this one's got like some little gray squares, like those ammo crates or something.
These are ammo crates over here.
I hope I'm not going to get into trouble when I have to move to Russia like Snowden, because this is all Google images. This isn't me releasing some unknown data.
There's a ton of them without turrets on, isn't there?
Okay, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface because Storm knows what's coming. Right? Okay, so there's a bunch of these, and you can't really tell from the overhead view how big they are. We didn't even know for sure if they were underground. We thought maybe these were signs, and these shadows were just shadows of some sign, right? Okay, now zoom out. Wait,
what is all this shit over here?
Whoa.
Like,
which way did you go?
what? Okay. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'd have to like link it, like quickly.
Well, send me a link. It's fine.
What the fuck is this shit over here? These like, is that artillery or something?
Like right here, this is like a bunch of little crates, like the ammo that they put in the thing. This little parking lot right here, right?
There you go. I linked it.
If you go to the left, even there's like a car manufacturing plant, like far to the left. See if we can find that. Yeah, there's like a little round thing, and then yeah, right here, there's a ton of like white cars.
Oh yeah, Spam, I see. That's cool.
All these cars are like, I guess, a Toyota plant, and they just
those definitely look like artillery.
It's a mixture of all of them.
I found more of them up to the top. I'm trying to figure out what these are. They don't look. They kind of look like artillery. Are they the turrets off the tanks?
Oh yeah,
I guess they
you're showing them too early. You're letting out the cat out of the bag. Right, so here's a car plant, right?
Well, I haven't seen any of this shit yet, so.
Okay. I thought I linked pictures of that earlier.
He did. He was building a cabin.
Okay, so this is pretty friggin' huge. It's just these dirt bunkers. And then I guess this is like the actual hangars where they do maintenance on tanks and shit, tracked vehicles, artilleries and stuff. Now when you go just to the right, towards the actual town, you start to really see some shit. Okay, we're still in the bunkers. There's so many of them. There's more bunkers. These are all like full, probably, of ammunition.
Did you show this? Did you show the
Big
side view to confirm that they were
120mm
actually
tanks and
bunkers?
shit. Yeah. Where is that at? The north?
Yeah, there's the just find one that's on an angle. You can see really clearly that they're actual bunkers.
Trying to find a good one. Okay, yeah, these are all sideways. As you can see, there's like a doorway, and there's like little stovepipes. Like, I'm sure they're not cooking in there, or like having a stove. Maybe it's some kind of air filtration to keep it dry or something. Anyway, you can make all the excuses you want for why we need this much ammo. Because this is just one military base in just Alabama, keep in mind. This isn't like our entire stockpile of weapons, I assume. Plus, we're in a fucking huge, like, 4 wars right now, so most of our shit's deployed overseas, right? But then you look at this. These are all tanks. These top ones look like some big shit, like some Abramses. Here's a bunch of artillery on the left. Right? There's some big fucking howitzers or some shit. Rows and rows of tanks.
You know what I think these are? I remember seeing a video about a tank from the 90s that had like serious problems with the engine and the treads and the computer systems in it, and they scrapped
And they recall them?
thousands of them. Yeah, they recalled thousands of them because they were terrible and they never got
How
sold.
many are we supposed
So,
to have
I mean,
all
this-
together? Because thousands seems like a lot. Like, can you imagine Afghanistan having thousands of tanks over there? Just the fuel for shipping thousands of tanks to Afghanistan with no trains. How would you get them there? Over boats? Aircraft
These could be
Air-
like a new
airplanes
tank
and
being
boats.
built. I mean, some of them look old, but
See, this one
Some
right here
could be
looks
new.
like they're arranging them in like they're trying to make out letters and spell out words. 'Cause they got a row of
Teacher
green
was
ones,
here.
and then they got some white ones.
I'm going down conspiracy territory.
These ones have some kind of big things in the back. And then there's more, and it just keeps going. The more you look, the more tanks you find. It kind of gets ridiculous where they stop finding places to park them. They started like just parking them along the road and curves and shit.
Has anyone actually attempted to look this up? You
There's
know,
ones with those
on
little
internet
turrets
memes?
you can get up in and shoot guns out of, maybe. This looks like somebody's playing Command and Conquer with another guy. Like, let's just see how many tanks we can build and not attack each other.
And they're doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're not really trying to win at this point. They're just fucking around. Like, let's just build as many as we can. Like, here's the employees, I guess, that work there. And then there's a bunch of ammo and shit in the middle of their trucks and stuff and their cars. And then look, more tanks. Is that tanks or is that junk? I know there's more tanks over here in the employee parking lot. It's really slow to resolve the images because I'm streaming this.
How far away from here are you, TT?
Well, this is Alabama. I'm in Kentucky. You gotta go up through Tennessee.
Oh, is this actually?
It's very-
I live really close
thought
to
because it was linked
a
Kentucky.
chemical weapons storage base where they have like anthrax and what's that new one that they're just having a bunch of shit going wrong with.
It's like the original picture of that town that's around it.
There's like a bunch of old half tracks. Looks like they just left the husks there.
Yeah, TT, I'm pretty sure they have your country has over 4,000 tanks.
4,000. I think there's more than 4,000 in this base right here. Maybe we've made some kind of huge discovery and we're gonna get in trouble.
This
for
was this was like, yeah, this is an older stat too, and that's only the reported amount.
Okay, this is only like the north side of this. All of these. Wait, let's zoom in. Let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Don't
6,
do
7,
that.
8, 9, 10.
People
Okay,
are gonna
there's
do that.
10, 20, 30, 40, about
In-
50 long, and then there's the. What's 50 times?
In 1990, we
How
had
far away is this?
15,000 tanks.
50 times.
Right now, we have.
Well, I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to look
29,000.
for. I'm
50
trying to
times
look
50.
at a
That's like.
base.
This is about 2,500 worth just in this square, and then there's another square, and then
Isn't
there's
it?
another square. It's about 7,000.
Oh, in
tanks.
service. Okay.
There is a lot
I
of
see.
empty
Yeah,
spaces
that's
here.
diff-
Plus the ones that are already in war right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was looking at an in-service statistic. My mistake.
Like, this is a bunch of little shit right here. I don't know what all this is. Like, crates of things. We saw, like, some tires. Where's the round tires at? And the half tracks.
To-
Why is there no?
East.
Why does this place have no
Yeah,
name?
the one thing that confused me is those track-looking things. I don't know what those are at all because they're too big for the tanks. Those long
Or is
just
it? Okay,
be-
they're next to the train, right?
things.
Yeah, next to the train that has 4 of them on there.
Here's a train bringing in some more tanks because they didn't have enough. They need to bring in some more tanks. These train tracks 1, 2, 3,
Taking
4,
them out, who
5,
knows?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on that train. And here's some more like lined up. Here's more rows and rows and rows of fucking tanks. There's another like 2,000 or 3,000 tanks. And then, here's where they started like parking them along a curve. Like, we couldn't put enough tanks in these squares. Like, here's the 4. Okay, now here's the tires. Rows and rows of fucking... I guess these are little tires for, like, Humvees, maybe. And these are big tires for Bradleys. Big crates of who knows what the fuck. Just killing ammo and shit. And then there's a bunch of, like, half-treks. Or tank treads. But they're longer than these tanks. So what the fuck are these for? Some kind of Uber mechs that they haven't built yet? And then you get to this shit. Look at this shit.
Contains a mech.
This is camouflage paint storage vats. You got your camo dark green, you got the desert, and you got the red, brown. And I guess this is like an electroplating pond because you can't put it inside of a building. It's so big, and it like electroplates the paint on. Maybe I'm just guessing because I guess that's one that's got some paint that they've used up. Maybe like a water well, a bunch of chemicals. There's some more tanks or something. I guess the guys that drive these cars have super good clearance.
That's the thing I'm most interested in is the vats and the big pond thing with the light. Looks like it's electricity issue.
Yeah, it looks like.
Listen up. Actually, when I look this up, okay, it's a chemical, like, it's for disposing of chemical weapons. That's what they do there. That's what all the vats.
I'm wondering if they're just in different stages of treatment.
I'm pretty sure this is camo paint because it's colored like just like camo. Like
Look,
that
it's
and
linked.
that.
I'm gonna end
Just
the
dark
phone
green,
now.
dark green.
What?
That's the cover story,
End it all
man.
now.
There's the dark
Oh,
brown
that's
right
the
there.
cover
story,
story.
okay.
That's what they
The
want
tank
you to
depot.
believe.
Is that what you guys are talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw there's like a whole, I watched an hour-long video on it.
On this tank depot? Or where?
Aniston Army Depot, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they say in the video?
They like disassemble tanks and then rebuild them.
Yeah, but you realize how many there are there? It almost looks like
Oh,
You
yeah,
could make
this is
a
the
photo.
only place
Like they
where
break
M1
it down.
Abrams and other truck
Ridiculous.
vehicles are repaired.
if
apparently.
each one of those tanks was a pixel, you could make some sweet ass
With the exception
art.
of the Bradley.
Like they stick the whole
So this is-
chassis in this fucking like vertical sandblaster thing. It's like huge as fuck. They sandblast it and then it looks like brand new coming out.
How did you like come across this TT? You just like randomly scrolling. across
I
the
was
map?
going for my hometown. I was going to try to find Craft Chest Island. I just happened upon.
Like, wait a minute.
I didn't want to say that in the
What?
video because I think we're stalking them. But we were looking for Craft Chest Island. Sometimes you get bored on Google and you look for Craft Chest.
It's on like how it's made or something like that. Oh, science channel.
There's some more of
There's
those big
definitely
long
artillery there
tracks.
as well. There is
Yeah, the
some
smaller
artillery.
ones are the artillery.
Okay, so yeah, T2, I think those things are classified as ammo storage igloos.
Yeah,
In
igloos.
1941, they created 500 of them. Those other things.
Wait,
But they
what?
obviously have mechs in them now. I
What?
mean, that's the cover story.
This was before World War II. I mean,
Yeah.
I still don't understand why some of them are white. What does the white ones mean?
They're yet to be
the most
painted.
Desert Storm.
Or they're just tan.
No, those
Yeah, they-
the igloos.
yeah.
The igloos.
They,
white.
they change the camouflage every so often.
Each one of those is full of like tank weapon ammunition, like 120mm cannon, howitzer.
This place also stores chemical weapons, T2. It's known for its chemical weapons, but it is the repair place for tanks.
I think it was on Ultimate Factories or something.
Let me see what I found earlier.
Ultimate. Can't just call it like factory.
So. Oh yeah, T2 uses our. Okay, keep it. Deal with it. Fucking Google, telling everybody
Might
what,
be, yeah, I'm
what
not sure
you
though.
use. Okay, if you read this, Aniston Army Depot. Come on,
Yeah,
go,
this
go.
is the video.
So slow. If you go to history.
I'm way more
Uh,
interested in this tab.
Storage igloos here, along with 6 standard magazines, 20 warehouses, several administrative buildings, blah blah blah. Then, Armor Material Command, missile maintenance was added, as was the M1 Abrams. Okay, April 1995, the depot's chemical mission was placed under the Chemical and Biological Defense Command, an attendant organization of the Aniston Chemical Activity. was established. Subsequently, it was renamed SBC-COM, Soldiers and Biological Chemical Command. And then it was established, blah, 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 under the CMA umbrella. Umbrella Corps, zombies and stuff. Wait a minute. 762nd Ordnance Company relocated from Fort McClellan, Alabama? So we need to go there and find out what the fuck they've got. Fort McClellan, Alabama. Oh, look at that fucking thing. Wait, I don't go to Google Map. That doesn't look like a fort. It's fucking woods. As a pacifist, I'm happy with this. This is what our fort should look like.
What about Fort Lauderdale? That doesn't look like a fort, does it?
It says Fort McClellan, Alliston, Alabama. Where is Fort McClellan? It says it's right there. It's underground, guys! Oh god, it's like NORAD. There's an underground base in the middle of Alabama. I just figured it out. Is this even a mountain?
Uh-huh.
What is this? There's roads all around, and then
I need to restart.
fucking nothing. Okay, there's the town right there. There's the base we were just looking at. Right there. So Fort McClellan is just right over there.
T2's doing some fucking Russian spy shit.
Man. What is this? More fucking tanks?
Kind of shit.
I just found them, I think, guys. There's more tanks. Oh, wait, these are houses.
Oh.
Who lives in these fucking houses?
Mr. Rogers, what are you doing?
Playing my game.
Guys, you're in my video
You're
right
host
now.
3?
I'm making a video.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about Final Fantasy and bullshit.
So how is Final Fantasy? Is it any good?
Yeah.
The graphics good in it
Yes.
in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Saw some video
How,
reviews and they look pretty decent.
How good's the gameplay in that Final Fantasy?
It's enjoyable.
How would you rate the
God damn it, spam.
the
So this isn't a
Sounds
big
like
deal
what?
then? This is just an average, everyday army base, and it's not really video worthy, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, pretty much.
delicious.
I mean, if you think about it, T2, there's only so many tanks in the world, and a lot of people use American-made shit. So, where the hell are they going to get them repaired? They're going to go to America. So,
Why do you think
we're
we're
all
repairing
tanks
other
people.
countries' tanks?
I linked a video.
Why wouldn't we?
on it, T2.
Look at these
It's
tanks.
like
They're
showing
right
what
next
they
to the
do.
cars. I guess they're
Yeah, it's
between
people
these
who
two
work there,
buildings,
probably.
but it's like... How hard is it to,
Nothing
like,
speak-
hotwire a tank? Like in GTA and drive it around?
It's probably a lot easier. I mean, it's probably just like,
Games
you know,
wouldn't exaggerate, would they?
Probably just on
yeah.
the key and drive.
Just a bunch of artilleries, I guess. Just on the side of the road.
Didn't that
From
one guy
World
in
of
San
Tanks.
Diego like steal a tank or something and like go on a rampage and run a bunch of shit over?
Yeah, shit, I remember
Did you see
that.
that? San Diego?
When was this?
Like the
It's
90s.
the tank chase.
I remember those guys robbed
Yeah,
that
it's
bank with
crazy.
the armor and they had that big shot with the police. They kept getting shot and they wouldn't go down.
funny.
See if I can find it.
Yeah, Simpsons did an episode on it, didn't they?
Here we go.
So good.
I think
1995.
these are strikers, aren't they? They look longer than normal tanks.
Fuck, he didn't even steal an Abrams. He fucking wimped out. Wait, why would they even have a tank that old that's operational?
Why
still?
are they interviewing the people whose cars got hit? I mean, they have no.
What does it feel like to have your
decent-
car hit by a tank? You never expected that, did you?
Well, no, they're not. They're not even in the cars. They're just like that. They're like parked cars near the fucking road. You know, he's not running over.
Maybe like
fucking
ran
cars
over a
or-
motorhome and fucked it up.
Like, how could you stop a tank except with another tank? I mean,
What kind of tank even is that?
like
Some old shit. Like Patton or
1970s.
something?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
What's this here?
Older than an Abrams. Like Abrams has been out since early '80s, right?
Yeah, it's been out a while.
TLDR.
Like, why wouldn't he start firing off rounds? Like, fuck that.
Like Vietnam. I'm wondering is why they would
Yeah, if you-
even have a tank that old operational still.
If you dropped a bomb on this ammunition storage part, how much shit would go off?
All of it.
Well, depends
Would
if
it start a
was
chain
live, wouldn't it?
reaction? Just
Well,
I think someone's listening.
this
to
guy
our
must
call.
have been pretty smart to fucking drive a tank around. I mean, it's not just like a fucking wheel, is it? Like,
He like high centered
left
it
and-
on a center or like a divider. That's how he got fucking killed.
killed. Did they
He
just
got a tank
execute him?
stuck.
Like,
Yeah.
what is this? Like
Yeah, they opened the door and just shot him.
make sure they go well on sand, like a
I'm
sand
bad.
pit. I think it's what it is. Yeah, look at all the tracks in the sand. You know, they just came out this year and admitted that Area 51 existed, even though we've seen it on Google Images for like 3 years or something. We know Area 51's there.
Yeah.
yeah, but the mere fact that they've admitted it exists just means they're going to move all the interesting shit now. Like, yeah, it's here. Come look.
I think we
No,
might have found the
just
candidate
move
for
it.
the new
Collusion
place.
zone is fucking huge around it.
What you got to do is figure out which cars have been in the old Area 51, and then follow them to the next place when they go to work.
Mm-hmm. But who gives a shit? Most of the stuff there isn't like, just for military testing. The only people you'd be helping is America's enemies by doing that.
If you want to make an alien reality show or something, you know, where you go out and desert look for aliens, you gotta know where the new place is. Whoever
No, I
finds
mean-
out first gets like the best TV show and become like Ancient Aliens or something.
What, like
I'm sure like Discovery Channel, History
reality
Channel are
TV but with
competing.
aliens on it,
Ancient
basically.
aliens best.
Yeah, like the Bigfoot hunters and the ghost paranormal psychology guys.
It'll just end up like the fucking South Park episode when they get that alien and it gets pregnant. Remember that one? That really fucking annoying alien
Which
episode.
one?
I remember the Mexicans.
Like
Never
one of the
seen
first
that
ones?
one.
The aliens were coming across
Yeah,
the
it's
border.
like
Like
season 3, I think. Let me find you the episode.
Is it the very first one? I think.
No. It's not those aliens. It's like later on.
If I just look for Army Depot, what do we find? Stop trimming your nails in the video.
I do know there's an alien in every single episode, like hidden. I know that much.
Really?
From like the early days. Yeah, and every episode of like the early South Parks, there's an alien in each one, like just randomly in the background and shit.
Oh, did they stop doing
Is it Marvin the
They
Martian?
just sneak it in.
Okay, here's the one near my town, which
Yeah,
has
that
all the
one,
chemical
Marvin the
weapons.
Martian one. That's fucking awful.
Okay, we got
Oh no, Marvin the Martian. Sure, that's it.
Virginia. These are
Isn't
going
that
to
the
be
black
like
kid?
the Navy
That's the black
depots,
kid,
right?
isn't it?
No.
Marvin. Yeah, that's the little black kid in South
That's
Park.
Starvin' Marvin.
Yeah,
What do you mean
I'm
token?
pretty sure that's it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
I'm trying to
African
think of the
kid.
alien that's in it.
Okay, so here's like a reasonable looking Army depot next to an airport.
Oh, here it
You
is.
seen that fucking the military plane yard in
Look
Arizona,
at Army depot around.
Tucson? Shit's crazy.
Where is this?
Like where they just abandon airplanes.
An airplane graveyard? What direction is it? I'm
Yeah.
at Tucson now. Where?
Let's see. It's called like Aircraft Boneyard or something.
This is like I'm on a GTA San Andreas map. Out we're in the desert. Let's look for the airplane graveyard.
Just type Tucson Boneyard. Then near an airport, but there's like
Okay.
thousands of airplanes just sitting there in the desert. Like I could scroll around like.
Holy, those are houses. That can't be. Aircraft boneyard right there. B. Take me to B.
B, you know.
Oh. Oh. This is like the plane version of the fucking tank place. Oh my god.
Scroll around and look. It's like
What the F?
a lot of them are newer planes
These
too.
ones'
like,
wings are all
not all of them
broke.
are old.
What the hell? Google doesn't want me to see.
Holy shit! You could zoom in like really close.
You can, maybe. Whoa.
Holy shit! I haven't looked at it in a long time. That's crazy.
Yeah, these ones are all disassembled. What is that?
Scroll around. It's like fucking huge.
I haven't even seen how big this place is.
Like near B is like not very big. It's a lot to the west, I guess.
This road goes right through the middle of it. Like, is that military access, or anybody can go in?
Mm-hmm.
There's the
Looks
airport.
like there's houses right next to it. Look, like right on Irvington Road. There's
How do
houses
you,
like right across.
If your airplane's about to break down, you just try to get it to Tucson before it does, and then land it, and then taxi it into the spot. Like, what kind of plane are you? You go up this road, taxi down this. I mean, surely they don't like load each plane up onto a truck and then tow it into position. Don't they all like have to taxi where they are?
Probably, yeah.
Is that warthogs? I think I saw some warthogs.
Holy shit! There's a lot of helicopters. Holy shit!
I didn't see the helicopters yet. That was all messed up looking. What is that? That's some helicopters, I think. What's that? That's like one of those experimental ones. It's like an old shitty plane. Yeah, I think this is like just different types of planes in a row to like show people the different types of planes there are. Like there's a F-22 or F-16.
Build you any of these.
That looks kind of like Starscream or something from Transformers. They got it all painted. That one's got red. What the balls? Why is nobody talking about this?
There's a shitload of jets in the bottom, like center of the area.
I'm gonna go call up the news and tell them what shit everybody's known for years. You gotta come check this out.
Like jets and stuff.
Remember when I was a kid, you'd always like when you had. This is before the internet, when you actually had encyclopedias, and like you would get the S for sex, obviously, and then once you're done looking up the sex in the encyclopedias, you'd get like the M's and look up military shit, and then you're like, oh yeah, Army and Navy, and then like, you look up the A's, see all the different airplanes and Army shit. You could try to learn how to identify planes by their shapes.
Oh, yeah. Look at the rows of like parts that they took off, like more to the east. There's rows and rows.
Still
and
haven't
rows
found the
of
helicopters. I'm still just scrolling through planes. Okay, now we're in Fighting Falcon Place. That's one of the fucking names of the roads. Mustang Flyerway. What? Typhoon, Mitchell. These are all the names of planes. Spirit, Stealth. All the roads
Wait, you
are
can
named
see
after
the name?
planes next to it. They named them after planes.
Oh.
Oh shit. What's all that? Is that what you're talking about? It's like a big trash yard? Junkyard with all kinds of crap everywhere? Oh, that looks totally like Modern Warfare 2 map. Like some airplane crashed, or like that one level in Left 4 Dead 2. And you go up the side of the wings and shit, and zombies are fighting. This would be like an ultimate zombie apocalypse place right here.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Where's
Oh
Storm
shit,
go?
Tutu, someone's released like a direct replica of Disneyland in Left 4 Dead map. We've got to play it. Like they've been working on it, they just put it out pretty recently.
Hmm.
We've got to get on the Indiana Jones.
What?
We can get inside Disneyland,
That's what we're
run
looking
into
at,
all
by
the
the way.
places.
I've never been to
What
Disneyland.
Oh man,
Is that the California one? Disney World's in Florida.
yeah, I think it's the California.
I still haven't found these helicopters. I'm lost in this place. Oh wait, here we
I'm
go.
lost and I
These
have
helicopters?
satellite
Let me
images.
see if I can navigate you through.
Getting lost in fucking Google Maps.
There's, you know, it's a big facility.
Oh god, look how big that one is.
You see all the
That's
Boeing
gotta be
planes and
photoshopped.
shit?
That is at an angle. What the fuck is it like? It must be way up in the air. And Google got a picture of it. Holy shit. Because it's so much bigger, it has to be closer to the satellite, right? You guys see this?
Which one?
If you look on my Twitch stream, but I'll just post you a link. Look at this fucking... It's a Pavlo, I think.
Oh wow, they fixed
Oh, yeah.
Driftopia.
That's in the air, right? That's flying.
It's in the air, yeah, definitely.
I saw one plane had a shadow on it. Maybe that's what that shadow is from.
Maybe. Looks pretty high in the air, because, like, look how big it is compared to the fucking...
There's a drug
Yeah.
deal going down over here. I found like these 2 trucks. Meet me at the airplane graveyard. Get the stuff. Bring me the cash. And there's like some Hummers. This is like the feds. This guy's got to have his car. He's like about to shoot him. He's like, I see you guys over in your drug deal. Out behind our fucking planes.
Oh, what are those planes that are, like, by the buildings down there? The gray ones. They look pretty fucking big.
What are those? It's like submarines or something.
I bet they have a submarine fucking boneyard, too.
I remember somebody pointing out in Russia there's a place where you can see all their nuclear subs. Oh, okay, here we go. Helicopter land. They're all missing their rotors. The balls. What is that thing? A geodesic dome. Another one. And another one. Right next to the Pablo. Man, this is like just a cool fucking picture. Somebody got a picture of like they were looking at the moon through a telescope and they saw a plane pass over it, and it was like zoomed in right on the plane. It was so cool. It's that big piles of dirt. Yeah, I guess we've come to the end of the video. We've found piles of dirt. And this has been Interesting Places on Google Maps. Oh, balls, I just found some more planes. Well, I guess where we're
Are
starting.
those all Chinooks?
Cochise Road. Oh shit, that's what you're talking about.
What kind of helicopters are these?
Yeah, those are Chinooks on the right.
That's what
You're
I
right,
thought.
the 3 rows.
It's a shitload.
Who needs as many Chinooks?
What the fuck? How many do
What
they
are we
make?
stockpiling? Oh my god, can you imagine how many taxes we paid for all this? Oh my god, each one of those is like so many millions of dollars. Oh my god. And these aren't even being used, these are the old shitty ones that have been left to fucking rot on the heap. So think back. Whenever someone says, I need guns because when the government comes, I'll have a way to protect myself. Yeah, right.
They have this much just sitting in a junkyard.
What the fuck? If I was another country, I'd be pissing my pants right now. Just don't piss off the United States, whatever you do.
We have the world's strongest fucking Air Force.
We could
in a
invade
fucking
another
junkyard.
planet if we had a way to move all this. Maybe they're getting ready for an alien invasion. That's the only reason I can justify having this much murdering shit. And even then, you would only want to do that if the aliens are like bugs from like Starship Troopers, not if they're peaceful humanoids.
I wonder if
that
this is
maybe
the
can
only
communicate
like
with ships.
Like if it's the only boneyard or not. Like what if there's like many of these with this much shit in it?
You see those videos, like real-time war videos, like Funker 530 or whatever his name is on YouTube, and they're actually shooting. They're wasting so much ammunition just shooting rounds towards where maybe an enemy could be, perhaps. Just shooting rounds off to be shooting rounds off. I guess this explains why they can afford to do that. Our taxes pay for so much shit. It's not even... This is just Tucson, Arizona. Who knows what other airplane graveyards there are? And tank depots. This has 2 spots. And then you got the bases overseas that actually have shit on them. And then you got the ones that are out actively in the field. Just the amount of metal to be dug out of the earth to create this much ordnance, I guess you would call it. And then the fuel.
Crazy.
The amount of dinosaurs it takes to make just a gallon of oil, I don't even know if it's like... It's probably several dinosaurs to make 1 gallon of oil, right?
That'd be quite a bit.
And then we use that oil just to fucking piss around in planes and do stunts and tricks that end up blowing up $14 million planes for no reason, and then we use... People just fly across the country and rocket fuel just to say hi to somebody they know, or like to do a comedy show if you're a comedian, or just to tell some jokes. Fuck it. Fuck all those dinosaurs that had to die for this fuel. It's not important. We shouldn't save any of the fuel. We've used up almost all of our natural gas and natural fuel resources in the last 100 years. That's like billions of years worth. Now
All
we're
those
gonna have
dinosaurs
to,
make
we have to learn how to ride horses again. If there's any horses left that we haven't like poisoned or biologically enhanced, or the DNA doesn't work right anymore and you can't make the same kind of horses. And pretty much all the horses we have now are thoroughbreds for racing, right? We don't have like riding horses anymore. Or I guess there's a few. Look at those planes. Oh my god, they're so much bigger than these little planes. You could fit 5 little planes in these big planes. These aren't C-130s, are they? They look bigger.
Looks like they are. Some of the bigger ones.
Tomcats. Those are experimental ones that look like rockets. How do we have this many of those experimental aircraft types? Or are those just fuselages? Yeah, I think they're just fuselage. I think if we just have that many just sitting around. F-14s.
Are you joking?
I think that's a fuselage for an A-12 or A-10 Warthog. Yep, so there's some full ones. I'm going to end the video there. I'm just too blown away by all this